What are you doing, Adam?
This customer had drift.
They drifted to the store?
No, that kind of drift. Where the whole stick breaks off.
What?
But, we got a new one. It's pretty easy. The only hard part about it is it's freaking tiny.
Let's do a time lapse. Yeah! Woo.
Yay, more Minecraft.
Minecraft?
I'm practicing. Hey, wait. Gosh darn it.
Two-player Minecraft?
Do you have like a...
Oh yeah, we could.
Do you guys have like a double of it or something? Or?
What are these?
These are consoles.
I thought that we weren't
This
taking
one's
this.
Halo.
I thought we weren't taking this one anymore.
Abby said
Those
something.
are Abby's.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're Abby's.
I guess we can make an exception for her.
Yeah, only for her though. Nobody else can bring in this. Nobody else bring in these. But this one's okay.
Okay.
If you got this, bring it in. We'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, general Nintendo.
What the heck is going on out there? I just look on the camera and I see that. So we try some of the drinks every now and then. This is one of the Ultraman ones. It's a yogurt drink. And I really like it because it tastes like these little things that I get from the grocery store sometimes. It's like a probiotic drink that's like strawberry flavored, but it's like a Yakult is like the brand. I really like those, and this tastes really similar. But when I think about it being a yogurt drink, it almost makes me want to gag.
Yeah.
Oh, there is baggage in there. All right, let's go. So, you want to see how we fit these games into the tiny bags? You gotta really get them in there. You get it down to where it's like about there. You get that corner in, and then you pull it, and then you push, and boom, fits in the tiny crack bags. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh, you got a pee-pee story? Cooper?
Yeah. So when I was in, I don't know what grade it was. I was in elementary school. So it was probably 3rd or 4th grade. And I did like the after school like basketball, you know, like at the school. And we were having practice one time, and the teacher like the basketball teacher was
Coach?
Yeah. It was one of the teachers from the school, and it was a guy, one of the only like male teachers at the elementary school. And then so him and a bunch of the kids, they were interested in some football game that was on while we were having practice. So there was a little TV in the library that they left on with the game playing, and like every now and then he would send a kid to go check the score. And he sent me to check it, and I had to pee. But I was like, I'm gonna go look first, and then I'll go pee. And when I get there, it's on a commercial.
Oh no.
Cooper, no.
So I was standing there, and then it finally comes back on, and I'm like, looking at the TV, and I'm like, I've never watched a football game, and I don't know where the score is.
Oh no.
So I stood there trying to figure it out. And I was like really having to pee. I was like crossing my legs and doing that thing.
Yeah.
And then I just couldn't hold it anymore.
Oh my god.
And I peed right in my pants.
God damn. It sucks.
But the worst part,
Oh no.
I didn't want to be too embarrassed, and I didn't know what to do. And on the librarian's desk, there was like a little hand towel.
No. No.
I took the towel, and I was just like wiping off the front of it. And I put it back.
No.
That's awesome. And then, oh no, there's more. I went to the water fountain. I didn't have to pee anymore. So I went to the water fountain and I drank some water. And then I like purposefully spilled water like all down my shirt.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
So I
that's
could cover it
genius.
up.
Yeah.
But I feel bad for that library.
It smells like I'm just gonna clean this. Why is this damp? Ah.
Oh my god.
Wait. Oh!
That librarian's name was Ryan.
Yeah. And I was the same age as Cooper. Yeah.
God.
It's pretty awesome.
Right, it's like bulging out. It's bulging out.
That's not family friendly.
You have to get something then.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What's that?
The 360 sign?
What's that?
GameCube thing?
Are you annoyed?
Yeah.
How a bummer.
I'm annoyed that this has been chosen to do on a Sunday, which is a busy day.
To be fair, when we did the pokey with the
To
other
be
side, it was not busy. I mean, Ryan did it in like 20 minutes.
I don't want no to be fairs around here.
To be fair.
Life isn't fair.
I don't agree with
Exactly.
those.
There we go. Got the Pikachu DJ. Godzilla. We haven't managed to put the open sign above there. It's like it is a bit crooked, but it gets the job done. But yeah, looks great. What did you get?
So, as you might have been able to tell, I'm a fan of Jurassic Park.
I think we could tell when you came in for Halloween.
Yes, I did.
That was awesome.
I was dressed up as John Hammond. But
Oh yeah.
someone brought in and just it's a box and inserts, no game, but it's mine now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played the game, but it's mine now.
All right, guys, we didn't have a ton of trade-ins today. We got more consoles than like games, and we don't usually show you guys a lot of the consoles. I know that we got I think a PS3, there was a GameCube, and maybe some other stuff. But anyway, there is some good stuff in here, so let's take a look. We have some cheaper Wii games. The ones that are stacked up like this are all $12.99 or cheaper. It's usually how we're doing it. And one, what we call a glass case game. Anything 15 or up goes in our glass case. We have more of these PSP games. You saw a lot of them in yesterday's video, and this is a continuation of the same bundle. I don't know exactly where these came from. I think that somebody traded these in store, but instead of going through and doing an actual trade-in, we were probably too busy, and somebody probably just went through and made them an offer manually, and then they're now being entered. So Abby's been working on these. I think this is the rest of them, though. There was a ton. We have 2 Genesis games. Don't get a lot of Genesis traded in. And then some original DS games here. Nothing too special with those. We have some Xbox One games. Some pretty cool titles in here. And then we also have a stack of Xbox 360. These are all under that $13 price point. And then there's a couple PS3 games in here as well. And then we have Double Dragon 3 Manual. And this is where we get, well, actually, before, I'll save the best for last. Okay, we got 9 Japanese import original DS games. There's some cool ones. We have the Wario, we have the Naruto, we have the Pokemon. And then, like, one of these is Brain Age, and it's some weird stuff like that. But the best bundle of stuff came from someone who had already emailed me, and I had already gone through their pictures, and I had made an offer, and they physically drove the stuff in. I didn't know originally that they were local, but they were. And here's what we have. So the Double Dragon 3 Manual that I showed you, these are custom plastic cases. So they're like these style. So these are technically cartridge only, but there you go. So that top row, those are all cartridge only. Battletoads Double Dragon's pretty awesome though. These two are both complete. So this one is the 5-screw variant. So it's got the hang tab, which is in very nice condition. Overall, this is a really, really nice copy. And then Double Dragon 2 is also complete. That one does have an old price tag on there, though. The Xevious is also complete, but this is the standout one here. This is Tempo for the Sega 32X. If you guys don't know, the 32X is an attachment for the Sega Genesis that allows you to play 32-bit games. So they didn't release a ton of them. There's only like 35 or so released in North America. This game is fairly uncommon anyway, but this copy here is factory sealed. And it's got a little bit of creasing on the top there, but honestly, other than that, and like, you know, little bit of waviness, but like other than that, this is pretty dang good. There's a little, you see it right there, a little crease. It does have a hang tab on it, but overall, this is a really nice copy. And I'm sure that, you know, whatever 32X collector that's watching, if you're into sealed stuff, this is going to be a nice one. So that's everything from today. Not too much, but overall, some pretty cool stuff.
All right, so question of the day is, as a collector now, what's something that you did as a child or when you were younger that you absolutely regret? And mine is, I had a complete in-box copy of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team on Game Boy Advance. And I just had it on the shelf with my other DS Pokemon games, and I was like, man, I really want this to look just like my DS games. So I took like an empty DS case with no artwork, and I was like, and I took a pocket knife and I chopped up like the artwork for the Game Boy Advance game for Red Rescue Team, and I like stuffed it in the DS case so it would look nice. It looked terrible because I chopped it up with a pocket knife.
Oh god.
And then I threw it away because I didn't like how it looked.
So I haven't done many things that I regret with my collection growing up. I have two things. One is like when I was a kid, I traded in my Dragon Ball Z Budokai for PS2, and I got like a quarter from GameStop, and that always pissed me off. I don't know why I accepted it. I just like didn't care about the game anymore at that time, so I just gave it away for a quarter. I hate that. But another thing is I had like all the Pokemon boxes, like for yellow, blue, and red, and I only have my red left, and I was not nice to it, so it's mangled, and I don't know what happened to my yellow and blue. I probably threw them away or something, I don't know, but I got all those new, so I know I had them all boxed. I remember blue and red specifically. But yeah, I don't know what happened to the blue and the yellow, but I still have my red, and it's really thrashed, and I'm kind of sad about that. I wish I took better care of it, but oh well.
So something I regret from my childhood is I kind of destroyed the tray for our Mario Paint game.
And the box.
And the box, it's kind of all a little mangled. My mom would make me put it away when I was done playing with it, but I was playing with it like every day, and I wasn't gentle. I was like whipping it out, cracking that foam. It's all taped up. Yeah. Right. So yeah, that's something I regret.
Okay, well, be careful who you lend your games to. I definitely lent Pokemon Red to, it was my first copy of Pokemon ever, and it was very special to me. And I lent it to a friend of mine, and then it just disappeared. And I never got it back, and I was just like, Matt, where'd it go? He goes, I don't know. Why don't you ask my sister Amanda? I'm like, and now they're probably somewhere in California. I remember they like moved very suddenly, and I have no idea where they went.
He got out of there.
Get out of there. But then, you know, I got friends that I trusted more, and so one of them, I was like, Stephanie, you gotta play Skies of Arcadia for the GameCube. It's one of the best games ever, and you love pirates, and I love pirates, and we can love pirates together. She was like, okay, and then it sat on her shelf in her garage for forever. And then one day her father forgot the garage door opener in his truck. Somebody broke into the truck, got the garage door opener, opened it up, and lo and behold, there were a plethora of GameCube games, including my Skies of Arcadia copy that my sister got me for Christmas because it was my favorite game. And I couldn't keep renting it from the store because that's expensive. So yeah, just be careful who you lend your games to.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yay! Okay, so when I was a little kid, I would cut out the box art, like the characters, and paste it on my wall.
So the only thing that I can really remember is whenever we would get like a new N64 game, instead of like opening it nicely, I would open one side, I would put my hand in, and I would just rip the box.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then that box would immediately go into the trash along with the manual.
Oh my god.
But I don't know if this happened or not, but I know for a fact I had Sculptor's Cut when I was a kid. My grandpa lived on Vashon Island, which is up near Seattle somewhere, and they had a Blockbuster on the island. He went there to get me a Christmas gift, and that's what he got me. I specifically remember because the Clay Fighter 63 1/3 cover is very different from the Sculptor's Cut cover. The Sculptor's Cut one has Mr. Frosty like with his fist like right on the cover, and I specifically remember that cover, so I know that it was Sculptor's Cut, and I know that it had the box. But all of my childhood video game stuff is like long gone. I got traded into Game Crazy probably to get GameCube stuff when the GameCube came out, but I don't know if I ripped up that Sculptor's Cut box, but I probably did. Adam said that he filmed this earlier, but I'm leaving. I just wanted to show you guys where we're at. I love these banners. We got them for PRGE, but they look really nice in the windows. They look a lot better than the back of the glass cases. We're gonna have to figure something out for the door right there. And then we also do have all these windows over here, which are probably gonna need something at some point, but for now, it's looking really awesome. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.